And we're back, Buffalo. Still virtual, like your kids' schools.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, Cody. We're actually on a flex schedule now and subbing for Williamsville schools on Wednesdays.
Okay. Not a bad gig.
It's not bad.
As schools resumed virtual class last week, some students experienced some significant technical problems remoting into their classrooms. Some experienced...
Dad. Dad.
Yeah. What's up? What do you got?
These don't look like my teachers.
What do you mean they don't look like your teachers?
They look like drug dealers.
How do you know what drug dealers look like?
Do we really look like drug dealers?
I don't know. Do drug dealers get their blazers from Target?
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Actually, they're good quality.
Despite some districts not being back in class, some local school zone cameras are back in action this week. Anyone going 26 miles per hour or higher will get their photo taken and will receive a $50 fine in the mail, which means some parents are getting their own back-to-school photos this year.
You know, I drive 25 no matter where I go because everywhere could be a school zone now.
That's true. That's very true.
Gotta be safe.
Some school bands will actually begin practicing together this year.
That's right. They didn't want to do it completely virtually, though, because the only thing sadder than being the fifth chair bassoon player is being the fifth kitchen chair bassoon player in your parents' walk-in closet.
Is that a bassoon?
I don't know.
I don't know
It's a
either.
rich person's
It's a
instrument.
rich person's instrument. Some of the schools that chose to hold band practices in person this year are doing so with some pretty strict social distancing measures in place. One of the measures includes...
For more safety, some brass instruments are being outfitted with extra spit valves.
Ew.
Speaking of extra safety, sex ed is being taught to students online this semester through a series of websites, like it normally is.
Though there will be instruction on clearing browsing history and incognito mode. This happened.
Does that mean a new funeral home director was selected?
Yeah, I think so. The Buffalo Bills were named Best Fan Base by Fox Sports for their loyal tailgating antics and table-tossing breakfast barbecues in the parking lots before the games. What an accolade to win in a year that fans are not actually allowed to show off how they won such a prestigious honor. The irony of that is beautiful. It's terrible timing, actually. That's like if Sting got the band back together and took the Police on a 2020 reunion tour.
The Buffalo Bills also announced a new cereal last week to commemorate our young franchise quarterback, Josh Allen. With every bowl comes a choking warning.
I get it, because of, yeah, that's sad. Josh's Jaqs. What kind of name is this, Josh's Jaqs? We looked it up, just so you didn't have to. The reason behind Jaqs is because the Jacks, like in Apple Jacks, is trademarked by Kellogg's. So they altered it just a bit. But it's so hard to say. Josh's Jaqs. Josh's Jaqs. It's French. It's got to be French.
Yeah, what about like Kelly's Crunch or Flutie Flakes?
Yeah, those are so much easier to say. Let's come up with our own names.
Okay. What about Honey Bunches of Josh?
What about Raisin Josh?
Josh's Grape Nuts.
Ew.
Ugh.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Josh Flakes or Peanut Butter Josh.
Alanos or Joshos or Count Joshula.
That's very good. I love that one. Allen Crisps.
What about Josh Krispies?
That's good. Yeah, and the slogan can be Snap Fumble Josh. Yeah, not so great news. MIT scientists have made a psychopath AI by feeding it violent content from Reddit. Why? Why is that happening?
Yeah, it seems like a really weird way to replace Ellen.
The West Coast has experienced some pretty significant fires over the last few weeks. A fire that could have been avoidable. No matter where you stand on climate change, I hope we can all come together and agree that gender reveal parties are a bit over the top. Just send a text, a video call, or send a postcard. Don't start a fire about it. And if you're wondering, they eventually found out it was a girl because the fire burned 30% less than it would have if it were a boy. Keeping with our show's theme, our correspondent Allie Brady is actually virtual.
No.
Wow, so lifelike.
Oh.
Okay, guys, I was like right there the whole time.
Sorry.
Again, I brought a clip that's virtual. I'm real. Okay.
Okay. Let's roll the clip.
Hi, I'm Allie Brady with Late Night Buffalo, and tonight we have NBA 2K virtual audience member and Utah Jazz superfan, Brad. Hi, Brad.
Hi.
Brad, you've been a virtual audience member for decades. What's it like to be a virtual audience member today?
It's my favorite job I've ever had.
Do you find any differences from the year 2000 versus the year 2020
Yeah,
in terms of audiences?
they're better looking now.
How long have you lived in Utah?
5 years.
Rumor has it you were asked to shoot a half-court shot during the halftime presentation. You got it in, which never happens, and you won a Volkswagen Beetle?
Yeah.
Can
Shot
you
that
tell me about
shot.
that?
And it was the one from the Mandy Moore Candy video. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
Slick ride.
right, wow. You took home a lime green Beetle. Karl Malone
Okay.
was one of the greatest players on the 2000 Jazz team.
Agreed.
Currently, I feel like Donovan Mitchell is the leader in terms of high-ranking players.
Yeah.
Who would you pick on your all-star team?
Carl. Next question.
You look a lot like Rob Gronkowski, who plays football. Do you watch any sport besides basketball?
No.
Do you play basketball yourself?
No. Just
All right, does dust in a game console affect your performance as a virtual audience member?
great question. I'm glad you asked. Yes.
Thank you, Brad, for your time, and we look forward to seeing you in future virtual audiences.
Thank you, Allie.
I'm Allie Brady with Late Night Buffalo. Good night.
Bye.
From all of us here at Late Night Buffalo,
Good night, good neighbors.
good night, good neighbors.